Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, TD Mappa. Welcome back to Top Deck Games for another stream of Magic the Gathering, by the way, because Outlaws of Thunder Junction is already out, and we are here for some action here at the shop. So let's get on to it. Let me get the tables. All right, so it looks like the players are getting ready. Let's get the titles as well. Rolling. So I believe it's Craig up against Kevin. It's two of our prominent players here in Cagayan de Oro. So also say hi to the stream, guys. Don't forget to like and share and leave a comment down below. Definitely appreciate your supports for tuning in. If you're a big fan of Magic, be sure to stick around because it's gonna be a doozy. Craig is one of our best players here in Top Deck, and he's looking to take a free Shouldered up for grabs, which, by the way, is one of our prizes for tonight's events. Starting things off with Monastery Swift Spear down to 19. Oh, I don't know about that. Where is the why is he using the smaller one? Right. And Craig just chilling. I believe he's using the Esper mid-range, which is definitely the best deck to pick up right now. Alright, here's the land. And let's look into pass the turn. So Kevin is quite ahead in this board. Craig down to 17. Alright, and there is the Fugitive Codebreaker. It's actually one of the latest cards from Murders at Karlov Manor. Yes, Raja, I'm pretty sure I just updated the scores and the names. Don't worry, I got you covered. So, Codebreaker on the field, and Kevin is looking to really put some pressure on the board. So this is the prowess of Mono Red Aggro. It's just cheap spells, cheap creatures, just running in for some big damage. It's gonna go in. Looks like Craig has a response. Is looking to pass priority. Maybe debate a Monster's Rage, which is definitely in Kevin's hand. And he just took it. What? Oh, wait, hold up. I thought you took it. So you could chump block, but of course, Monster's Rage is definitely the threats right here with that 1 mana floating. Or rather. Alright, so he's just forcing it. He doesn't want to take too much damage, so it's definitely going to use the Monster's Rage. That's going to give prowess to the Swift Spear, and that should be 5 plus 6. That's 6 damage going down to 11. So good turn for Kevin. Yeah, so prowess 1, that's 2. And then Monster's Rage gives 3. 2 from the card, and the monster token gives an additional damage as well. And that should be the end of the turn. Craig gets to untap at 11. So guys, if you've just tuned in, this is the APAC League Season 1 qualifier. And the winner, or rather the top 2 of this event is going to be invited to the main events for the championship series. Standard is format. I think the format for the next season is modern draft, and standard for the choice. So he's looking to exile. Oh no, I was just checking. Oh yeah, so he's exiling with Lord Skitter. Taking out Monster's Rage. I don't think it matters a lot. Unless he plays Squee. Squee is pretty good in as a recursion. Oh yeah, he does. It's on his hand. I forgot. Alright, Lightning Strike onto Lord Skitter. And the Rat token cannot block. So that's 3 damage. Oh no, 4 because of the monster. Okay, so looking past. Looks like Kevin is running out of gas though. So Bat could actually be very good in this turn, but chooses to play Rafine, and he could attack. Get some, conniving happening. Yeah, you can just discard the bats. I think he was hoping for. Oh my god, that's 3 deep cavern bats. We got a MTG arena gamer here, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, we have an MTG arena player in the building because he's got 3 caverns, deep cavern bats in his hand. And he's looking to throw one. But it could have been cool if he caught the Squee on the board. So it looks like Kevin is free to actually cast it and just swing for a bunch of damage. Yep, he's just gonna attack. Gets a Goblin token. So it looks like Craig is incentivized to block Squee or the Swift Spear just to save 2 damage. So he's gonna take 4. Gonna put him down to 3. And looking at his hand, it looks a bit clunky. He needs a land here to, dump his spells and try to buy some time. He's got a Fairy Mastermind in his hand, which isn't gonna do much. He could trade for the Squee, but the Squee might come back in another turn, which could be annoying. All right, so he's thinking really long here. Uh, but there's not like, cause maybe because he's playing around another monster's rage, cause that could definitely end the game. So he doesn't want to lose it. Yep. So he takes 5, going down to 2. But another risk is most likely a play with fire, but he doesn't have it. He just drew a land. So looks like Craig is in the clear. He needs to gain life though. That's the next step in stabilizing in his board. Unfortunately, he does not get a land, I believe. I think that was the 4th Deep Cavern Bath, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so looking to draw a land. But it's not the land that he wanted. Any untapped land would have been good. Or an answer. Something to really delay. So he's looking to dump the wedding announcements. Seems a bit slow. So he should be down to 15, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Deep Cavern Bat's gonna show the land. So he's just one top deck away. Yep. Showing the mountain. Plays the Restless Anchorage. Quite unfortunate, but let's see. Is that enough though? I think it is, because it should give prowess to Swisspear and deal 1 damage. Yep. Kumano, that's a pretty good top deck. Any spell would have been really good. So looking at attack, get another goblin. That should be lethal. Yep, and he's scooping up. Alright, so looks like Kevin gets the first game. Very convincingly. Well played, Kevin. Well played. Alright, if you just tuned in, guys, welcome to the stream. This is TD Bapo here, hosting for the APAC League Season 1 Qualifier for the Year of the Dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And if you've just tuned in, be sure to like and share the stream. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about that match? I'm a big fan of Mono Red Aggro, and I think it has the tools to beat the best deck in the format right now, which is Esper Midrange. But Craig is no slouch. He definitely has a game plan. He was just a bit unfortunate with his draws. They were too slow for this matchup. So he's looking to make a comeback in this second game, hopefully. Alright, so let's talk about the potential sideboard for Esper Midrange. Just a bunch of removals would be very good in this matchup. I also think if Craig brings in Lauren, that could be a good card to bring in, because that deals with either Urabrask Forge or the Komano, since you're on the play. And as you can see, he is bringing them in, including the Tidewinder. He also has some cut downs, and I believe I saw a, oh my god, Outlaws, my boy. That's like your best card to deal with mono red, which is why a lot of mono red aggros are already shifting towards obliterating bolts. Sorry if I messed that up. Just to deal with Outlaws, because Outlaws basically wins the game. Like, you can't deal with that stuff, man. Like that bat, that 5 mana 4/4 bat with lifelink is such a menace to deal with, especially if you're the aggro player. So you're super allergic with the 4 toughness, and at the same time, the lifelink will just destroy uh, your game plan as an aggro player. Alright, thank you, Bosoy, for fixing our playmat. Get it straightened out. Once again, guys, this is the APAC League Season 1 qualifiers for the Year of Dragon. Winner of this tournament gets a Shieldred, as well as second place getting a Cavern of Souls, which is a sweet card to have, especially if you've just gotten into Standard and you're looking to transition to other formats such as Pioneer and Modern. Cavern of Souls is such a powerful card for your mana base as an aggro player, or even like a mid range if you're looking to play decks in Standard like Domain, or just want an uncounterable angel such as Archangel of Wrath, or Atraxa Grand Unifier, which is already it kind of popped off for a while during the previous regional championships. Now they're laying low because of the new combo deck that's been popping off in Standard, which is Timor Aftermath Analyst, or whatever you call it. Timor World Souls Rage. Basically, it's a ramp deck where you slam Nissa, you slam Aftermath Analyst, and you just ramp a bunch, and then inevitably just shoot your opponent with Fireball. And there's no hard counter for it in the first game, so it easily crushes Domain on paper. It has a decent matchup with Mono Red at the very least because it can block with its creatures. But it should be slightly favored for Mono Red. Slightly. If the stars align, like you just get the nuts with the Codebreaker, or probably if you're playing the new card, Slick Shot Show Off, that could be a way to play around those blockers. Right, so sideboard is still not done for both players. Kevin, on the other hand, with his sideboard plan, could definitely bring in some Lithomantic Barrage just to deal with the Raffine. Raffine is still a card you need to respect, so you're gonna need to bring in those barrages, even though they're kind of awkward in some creatures. Maybe you could use it against Deep Cavern Bath if it's not pumped with Connive triggers yet. But the main card that you have to worry about is the Aklazots, like the bat, the god bat, because you're just gonna straight up lose the game if you don't take it out of the board. And if you do take it out of the board, you gotta make sure it stays dead, and I mean by exile. So Bolt is definitely the card you're gonna need, and I think you're gonna need an early Urabrask Forge in this matchup. Although it depends, it's quite uncertain if you want to bring all of them because it could be awkward sometimes, where on the play, your opponent is just super ready with a Tishana's Tidebinder. Like, there's no way you're gonna like 5-head, big brain play, post combat or Urabrask Forge. Even though they're gonna board out their counter spells for this game. Furnace Punisher is also pretty good. That's also a good turn one as well for Kevin. That's a 19. There's the Caves of Koilos. Not the land that you'd want to see, but kind of does the job. And he does have Path of Peril. So I think Bat is pretty good here. Right, so it's going to reveal 2, 3 lands. Furnace Punisher, Phoenix Chick, and... Is that the Red Herring? Okay, looks like... I guess people still play that. It's not a bad card per se. It's still a 2 mana haste, and then it cycles itself when things get pretty awkward in the board. All right, tough choice. He does have to get the Furnace Punisher. Alright, so by the way, guys, if you've just tuned in, this is game number 2 between Kevin and Craig. Craig running Esper mid range and is looking to make a comeback here. Kevin playing Mono Red aggro. If you've just gotten into standard lately, Mono Red is a very good choice of a deck to get into the formats. Very easy to pilots and very cheap. It even got cheaper because of just how most of the players got their cards already. Oh, that's nice. Top deck. Play with fire. Sick. And Kevin is to look at the pressure very early. So nice setup plays there. So he's definitely going to curve out with the Furnace Punisher. And I don't think he's worried about a counter spell post board. Oh, he didn't get the fish dock. He got the Punisher, but didn't matter. Just top deck a burn spell. Easy. Game number 2, Kevin is already 1 game ahead with that top deck Kumano earlier last game. It's pretty good. Another bats. Let's look at the delay Kevin's game plan. Yep, still the same. I mean, if he's gonna draw another burn spell, I mean... I don't know how Kevin is going to lose this game at this point. Oh no, looks like Craig is stumbling with the lands. Oh my god, no way. No way, man. He could definitely throw the lightning strike right now. Sheesh. Yeah, but Craig can definitely top deck a land for Path of Peril on the next turn. Let's see what Kevin does though. Oh no, he's not gonna fire it off. Gonna go for the fish herring. Right, it's gonna deal a ton of damage, putting him down to 11. Top deck land. He got it. He's attacking. Oh, no way. No way that's another bat. What the hell is happening? Is that really a bat that he top decked? Oh, no. That is not the card he wants. Yeah, and it's looking bad, man. I mean, he could attack, go down to 12, not block, and just steal his lightning strike. Of course, he doesn't know he has a lightning strike. He might be worried for another play with fire. So Craig in a very tough spot. And yeah, as you can see, Mono Red aggro like is still a very good deck to use. Right. Takes a bunch of damage, goes up to 12. I think Kevin is at 19. Man, this is looking rough. Yep. Nice catch. Getting that lightning strike. But Kevin can still get a top deck here. Let's see what he gets off the top. Oh, is that a Code Breaker? Sheesh. Alright. Alright. If it were me, I would definitely play it as a disguise. Like, I don't care if it costs like 5, man. Like the fact that he's drought on mana means that if you have a ward creature, like that's super tough to deal with. Then he might be forced to double block. But he doesn't care. It looks like he just want to pressure some damage. Can he get a land? Yes, he does! Oh my god, Path of Peril is so good. But he might lose his Deep Cavern Bats. So there's the third land, Darkslick Shores. Oh no. Man, this game's intense, and Craig is doing everything he can. I think the best player is to play Rafine, and looks like he's positioning himself to do that. Yeah, get removal and furnace. That could be the play. I would play Rafine though. I think he could survive by conniving. Then just pump his creature, pump his Deep Cavern Bats, and make sure he doesn't go into lethal. Maybe the Lightning Strike, the one holding the Lightning Strike. Oof. This is rough. And that Wandering Emperor in his hand is getting awkward at this point. But this is what's good about Esper midrange is that you have a lot of options as long as you draw your lands and your spells. Like, look at Craig. He's got a bunch of removals. He's got Rafine in his hand. He can play. He has a lot of lines to play. It's just, yeah, he's just scratching his head as to how to play around this type of board. Like, what's the best line to go through this situation? And then you have to worry about, the guy top decking. What's his next card? Could it be another spell? Is it gonna make him win the game? Like, it's super complicated, but it does have a lot of options for you to play, which makes the deck super versatile. And he's already doing the math to see if he could block. This is quite unfortunate of the board wipe in his hand. Kind of getting quite awkward though. With him forcing to play the Deep Cavern Bats. I think the better line is definitely playing Rafine. Because the scary thing about doing Path of Peril on this turn is if he gets Lightning Strike and then he gets a burn spell off the top again, or a haste, just a haste creature, like that's game over. And you don't want that to happen. So I think the safer play would be Rafine. But he is going to take a lot of damage. Good news is he can block the Phoenix Chick. So he is going to play it. Yep, definitely agree on that. Oh, but he goes down to 3. Oh, I totally forgot about that too. Which is why he probably heavily considered playing the Rafine, because he had to take 1 damage. But he has no cards in hand, so he's going to draw 2 cards. There's a 4th land. It's tapped though. Waiting announcement as well. Another awkward card in the matchup. With this board state. Ugh. Looking rough. He might dump the Emperor. Nope. Yeah, he's going to keep it. He's going to throw the Path of Peril. And he's just going to pump the Deep Cavern Bat. Yep. He's going to pump the one holding the Lightning Strike. Keep it out of Play with Fire range. So he's gonna gain 4 life up to 7. And he's got a blocker. So he could block 1. Is that lethal? Oh no. Hey, he's gonna attack. No hesitation from Kevin. Looks like he got a spell. And that should be it. Monstrous Rage! Oh my god, that's GG. Yeah, boy, Kevin pulling it through with Mono Red aggro. Congratulations, Kevin. Grabe. It didn't matter, man. Like, that was sick. And that was rough for Craig. Like, he was just stumbling with lands for the past 2 turns. Whew. Quite rough, quite rough. But congratulations once again to Kevin, moving on to the next round with a win, a big W, which is much needed if you're playing, if you played against the Esper mid-range matchup. So you don't have to worry about that. And Craig, of all the players you have to worry about, you know, that's a big sigh of relief for Kevin, definitely. Best card ever to be ever printed. Monsters Rage. What a top deck from Kevin. That was sick. And that was caught on camera, guys. Don't worry. Woo. Oh my god. Alright, we'll be back after these messages, guys. We'll be taking a short break. Of course, we're waiting for the next round to begin. But don't go anywhere. We'll be back after these messages.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today. I need me to stop all that.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me by making his dog like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out of stance. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was all fast. I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me by making his dog like I'm in the big leagues.
Ay, kalimot ko.
Tupian pa may mag-open.
One, two,
So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. I wanna see it in motion in 3D. 'Cause you know I like it, girl. 3D. You know I like it, girl. 3D. Body to body to body to body to body. You and me, baby, you know that we got it.
Fuck a put, get it, keep it caught. Kilo halo ring, fuck me slow, slow. Don't you wanna taste it, just to get you started. Futuristic patience, take it 'cause you earned it. Bling, 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 bling. I like chains on chains, blood stains, stain my range. Just a little warm, touch me when you
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう
Headbanger.
I know you feel me now. I know you hear me loud. I scream it loud and proud. Missy gon' blow it down. People gon' play me now. In and out of town. Cause I'm the best around. With the crazy style.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more of that. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today? I need me to stop over. Them on you, on me, on us. Just tell me you want me.
I'm in the big leagues. Told him don't miss me. By making his dog like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh. Send it through quickly. I'm making his dog like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out the stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was all fast. I'm in the big leagues. Told him don't miss me. By making his dog like I'm in the big leagues.
Ay, kalimot ko.
Lupian kami mag-open.
One, two, three. So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. I wanna see it in motion in 3D. 'Cause you know I like it, girl. 3D. You know I like it, girl. 3D. Body to body to body to body to body. You and me, baby, you know that we got it.
Fuck a put, get it, keep it caught. Kilo halo ring, fuck me slow slow. Don't you wanna taste it, just to get it started. Futuristic patience, take it 'cause you earned it. Bling 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 bling, I like chains on chains, blood stains stain my rain. Just a little warm, touch me when you.
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう。
Headbanger. I know you feel me now. I know you hear me loud. I scream it loud and proud. Missy gon' blow it down. People gon' play me now. In and out of town. 'Cause I'm the best around. With the crazy style.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today? I need me to stop over. You want me on us. Just tell me you want me.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I told him I'ma hit it out of stands. I deserve another 100 bands, I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was all fast. I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues.
Ay, kalimot ko.
Tupian kami mag-open.
One, two, three. So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. I wanna see it in motion in 3D. 'Cause you know I like it, girl. 3D. You know I like it, girl. 3D. Body to body to body to body to body. You and me, baby, you know that we got it.
Fuck a put, get it, kitty cut. Kilo halo ring, fuck me slow slow. Don't you wanna taste it, just to get you started. Virtual basic patience, take it 'cause you earned it. Bling 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 bling, I like chains on chains, blood stains stain my range, just a little warm. Touch me when you
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう。
Headbanger. I know you feel me now. I know you hear me loud. I scream it loud and proud. Missy gon' blow it down. People gon' play me now. In and out of town. 'Cause I'm the best around. With the crazy style.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more of that. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today? I need me to stop over.
All right, welcome back to our stream, guys. This is the second round for the APAC League Season 1 qualifiers between Carlo and James. Good job, Carlo, for deciding who goes first. Okay, goes with 5. I think he's going first. Carlo playing blue-white control. Very interesting choice of deck. I think blue-white control is still very strong in this formats, to say the least. I just think he just struggles to some decks like mono red aggro, depending on the build. By the way, if they have multiple copies of Temporal Lockdown, then the matchup would definitely be better. But he's up against James, who is very excited to win with mono red aggro. He just won his first round. All right, here we go. Looks like it's a mulligan for James. Just looking to get that perfect hand. Just ready to curve out. You can just dump one land, I believe. Yeah, looks like a keepable hand. But no one drop. That's the unfortunate part. So I think he's gonna have to spend the play with fire. Yep. And it's gonna start things off with a burn spell. That's 2 damage. Gonna scry it to the bottom. And there is the Charm Scoundrel. And that's going to be down to 16. Rafine's Tower, I think that's going to be a sign for Leyline Binding. Or maybe a Void Rend. So a little bit of splash black on Carlos' end. And it's going to be down. 16 minus 5. That's 11. So a good curve for your boy James. Carla is in the back end. The counter spells are going to be a bit awkward, so he needs to be a little bit proactive on this turn. He's got access to Destroy Evil. So if James decides to slam a bunch of creatures and celebrate with Godric, he could go for it. He just decides to hold up some burn spells from his hand. So 11, take 5 down to 6. And Quick Study is the response. Let me just remind the players. Right, Deserted Beach. Life total, Carlo, please. Thank you. There you go, there you go. Yep, I was right. Down to 6. And he moved the table. Dang it, Carlo. Carlo G! Let's see how he could come back. Very scary that he might hold up a burn spell. He could just pass the turn. Or maybe play Wandering Emperor. Oh my god. If Carlo is not careful for the next few turns, he's definitely going to have a hard time winning this first game. He's thinking about playing Emperor. Discarding. Dissipate? Okay. I guess it's reprinted. So it's going to play the land to give him access to Witch Stalker Frenzy. A little bit more efficient. So this is definitely the Wandering Emperor turn. So the play here for James, if he sees it, is he could respond to Carlos' downtick of Wandering Emperor if he chooses to, yeah, so there it is. If he chooses to exile it, he could respond with a Witch Stalker. No, he doesn't know. That would have been a win. Yeah, and as I was saying, that was an easy win supposedly for James, because he could have responded by killing his own Godric so he doesn't gain life, and then shoot with Lightning Strike from his hand, and that would have been a game, like, quite easily. And now Carlo has a shot in this game. Looks like James wasn't able to see the window right there. And he's still just holding up the Lightning Strike. Oh, but there's the Monstrous Rage. He needs to be careful with the Destroy Evil, which I'm not sure if he's going to play around that. He could just play Witch Stalker Frenzy. Oh, that window was just so crucial for James, to be quite honest. Like, it's just, that was just back-breaking. And now he's going to force a very inefficient Witch Stalker Flare. He could have just done that before the block. And looks like the trade is gonna happen. Oh, okay. Hold up. But that's gonna put him to 4. Oh, he's gonna lose 1 because he's gonna get the monster token. Yeah, the wicked token is gonna leave. He's gonna go down to 5. But oh, he's got the whale. Okay. I guess that's an answer. So the whale is definitely a good card, and he still has access to destroy evil if he plays Kumano. Man, that was quite unfortunate. But here's another scoundrel trying to get in. So what mode is he gonna... Yep. Looks like he's gonna try to get some gas here. Gets a land. Gonna go in for 1. Measly 1. I'm not sure about that attack because he could still... Oh, he's just gonna take it. Alright, thank you, James. Thank you for checking the life total. Alright, if Carlo is still not careful, he could just lose anytime. That's a good card. Any haster would be very good right now, just to put some pressure. Is the Phoenix chick gonna resolve? That's the question. And it is, and it's looking to deal a bunch of damage. And Carlo is about to activate the Restless Anchorage. Maybe not. He has a lot of board wipes though, that's for sure. So this guy is ready to deal with these aggressive decks on the field. Alright, he's taking 2. Okay. I'm not sure about that, Carl. Okay, and yeah, he's gonna respond with a lightning strike. And that's game. He still lose. Carlo! Why'd you tap out? Oh no. Alright, James got that win. I don't know what happened, but he finally got there eventually. Carlo decided to tap out with the whale because he got a little bit impatient with that. With those 2 creatures already hitting for a bunch of damage. So you can't count it out as long as you got a bunch of 1-drops. The card ever to be printed. Alright, so post board. It's going to be a little bit rough for mono red because the blue-white control definitely has access to mid-range cards such as the Chrome Host Seed Shark, which could definitely be a decent blocker. Plus, it could put some pressure on the board, put a bunch of blockers as well, just by casting spells and then incubate to make those Phyrexian tokens. And you also have cards such as Knockout Blow, which is still legal in the format. It's your best 1-drop type of removal for these mono red aggro decks. But going into post board, we're definitely gonna see lesser counter spells, which means your less likely to, or you're more likely to see these Aurora Brask Forge going to resolve, which definitely can be crucial in this matchup. So let's see if James has it figured out. Lithomantic Barrage could also be the key in this matchup if you're prepared for the Chrome Host Seed Shark going into game number 2. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that first game. That was a hell of a game right there for James. Good thing he managed to pull through. But if you've enjoyed that game, be sure to leave a share. There's the frustration from Carlo tapping out. Why'd you tap out? Leave a comment. What do you think about that first game? And I honestly think James would have thrown that game earlier. Like, there was just no way for Carlo to bounce back if he did the line that I mentioned, which was to Witch Stalker the Godric and then Lightning Strike, putting him down to 1. And then the Charm Scoundrel already has the Wicked token, which means, like, unless he has an exile effect like March to deal with the Wicked token. Or I guess he could destroy evil, the Wicked token. But I forgot how the card works. Let me just check. Dang, I need to read the card again. Wicked Roll token. But anyways, that should be the better line, which is just so rough. So enchanted creature gets +1/+1. When this aura is put in the graveyard, yeah, it doesn't matter. If he destroys it with Destroy Evil, then he's just gonna die. That would have been a better play, and things would have been easier for James if he did that line, in my opinion. Revenge for when Kevin tapped out to casting a giant shark. Oh, really? Dang. Guess there's a little bit of a grudge here in Top Deck games with the players. So 1-0 monograde aggro, looking good right now. Again, in the meta, we've seen Esper mid range going up against it, but right now, James is looking to close out this game, moving one step a little bit closer to getting that shouldered up for grabs and that invite. And Carlo bolted for 3. Ah, you mean the Shark Typhoon. I'm guessing that's what you're referring to, Doc. Alright, game number 2. Carlo on the play. It was a little rough last game, but let's see if he can bounce back. I think the turn 3 Shark would be very good. But James, if he's ready, he should have the Lithomantic Barrage. Oh, there's a mulligan for both players. Alright. Things are going to be very, very exciting. Alright, so quick question for the chat. If both players are mulliganing, you see the control matchup going up against Mono Red. If they both mulligan, who do you think has the advantage? Should they keep the 6? That is a good question to think about going into this matchup. Because it's definitely going to be different if you're keeping 6. Okay, so Doc Pao says control has the upper hand. I would be inclined. Aggro player believes in the heart of cards and wins 100,000 times. Good one, Raja. But yeah, I would definitely be inclined to say that control definitely has just has cleaner answers going into game number 2, and could definitely stabilize even with lesser cards. Would it matter though if the control player is on the play? That's the next question, because would that tip the scales a little bit on the mono red side? Because you have to think about these factors, right? When you're mulliganing, your opponent's doing the same thing, and then you already know the matchup. It's game number 2. Like, what are the key cards that you want to see going into this match as you mulligan, as you try to fix your hand, try to get the best hand ever to beat your opponent. Those are pretty good cards. But though, yeah, he's definitely going to bottom. Oh, he's already down to 5. Oh, they're both down to 5? I didn't notice. Or maybe they're just keeping... Okay, they're both down to 5. Interesting. Yeah, but again, like, you got to think about all of these factors going into the game. So definitely slight advantage for James right now, getting a 1-drop early. Oh, there's a Merix. Alright, so there is a new card. The Citadel. The Sunken Citadel. I'm guessing is naming blue or whites. It's either one of those colors. So hopefully he gets it right. Alright. So it's 18 and 16 with Play with Fire. He's going to put it in the bottom. Oh, he's just going to burn everything. Wow. Alright, keeps it on top. I'm not sure about that play. Yeah, he's down to 14. Quite a bit aggressive with playing those. So now he might not have an answer for this shark, which is glaring, unfortunately. If you could just move it a little bit, Carlo, we'd love that. Would love to see that. All right, so another Phoenix chick for 2. All right, no blocks. So he might be. All right, this is gonna take 2. And it's past the turn. So he's holding up his Monstrous Rage up in his hand. But yeah, that if you guys are wondering what's glaring at Carlo's side, it's the Chromo Seed Shark. Just a little bit further, Carlo. Alright. There is the Charming Scoundrel. And he's going to go in. Oh yeah, with the Sunken Citadel, he could definitely activate the Restless Anchorage. So it looks like Carlo is in a position to stabilize here and just block. Next question is, where is he going to put the Monstrous Rage? And he's going to... He kept the counter spell! Oh my god, Carlo. And it paid off. Normally, if you're playing Control, you want to board out the counter spells because they're going to be so awkward. I guess in the play, it's pretty good. I mean, it's decent at the very least. Like this type of scenario where it seems okay. He gets a shark, and he's using the wrong token. So he's going to lose 1. He's going to lose 1, and going to go down to 10. But the shark stays, and that's an incubator token already on the field. So Carlo might be stabilizing pretty much soon. He's got a Raffine's Tower in his hand. There's a Sunfall, and that seems pretty awkward. I think now is a good time for Carlo to activate the Restless Anchorage and put in for some damage, because the Chromo Seek Shark is nearly impossible to be killed. And there's a Mirex as well. Let's see what Carlo's gonna do. Is this gonna pass? He doesn't have anything in his hand. It just says, and there's a Sokenzan. Very unfortunate draw there from James. He's looking to pass. Yep, that's what happens when you mulligan at 5. You don't have much gas left. So I think the better card was definitely the Urabrass Forge. Question is, did he board it? So cycles the tower. Yeah, it looks like Carlo is priming himself to, yep, activate the incubator token. It's now a erection with 2 power and toughness. Gonna go in. Can't block. Down to 18. I think it's over, Red Andes. Yeah, it's the start of the end. I think the best choice here, if James doesn't draw anything else, it's not good enough. I mean, a haster is good, but if you don't got gas, you ain't got nothing. Yeah, might as well cast it. But going into this game, I think the best play here for James is to just get more information about his cards before conceding. Because 10 is a very steep hill, even with having a Chrome Host Seed Shark already on the field and a body, as well as access to Restless Anchorage without a sweat. He could even make a bunch of Mirex's tokens. Yeah, he's gonna take no blocks, 16. And he's got March. Like, that's rough. Oh my God. Let's see what he's got. Codebreaker, maybe. If it's a land. Another Swiss Spear. Okay. Your boy's cooking. Yep, but he's got no choice but the path. You can't do anything in this board. And there is the March. He's gonna get another token, and he's looking to activate the Mirex. And I think I forgot about the, yeah, I forgot about the incubator. So yep, mana values 2. Alright, down to 14. Keeping it safe. Why didn't he... I mean, I guess he can't attack with the Might token. Alright, so... Untap, draw. What's at the top? Scoundrel. He could loot, but... doesn't do much in the board. I think the best action here for James is to just proceed to game 3 and then just hope to get a win right there, because time is of the essence. You do not want to drag... Oh, look, a token. An actual token. You do not want to drag this game any further, especially if you're mono red. But he can draw. Yeah, I think he can draw. Oh, and he kept the dissipate as well. My God, Carlo, what a gamer. At this point, James should scoop and just save time. I think time is going to be his enemy if he's not going to win this second game. Because they might drag this into a tie. Alright, activate. Carlo, you gotta quit. You gotta speed up the game, bro. Get down to 10. What's off the top? It's a Sokenzen, I believe. It's just gonna cast that. Yep, and both get prowess, slow play. Down to 9. Is he still gonna pass? They can't block. The Might tokens can't block. It's just throwing a bunch of tokens. Carlo! James is in a... Yeah, I think the better choice is to attack at this point. Like, you don't got many options. Because your best option here is to just make things awkward for Carlo to keep attacking. Looks like he's about to attack. The unfortunate part is he isn't gonna deal damage. Oh, is he gonna take it? Okay, he's gonna block one. He's probably gonna make another might. Oh, he's gonna double block. Okay. Take 2, down to 7. Yeah. I think James is still inexperienced with reading the board or the state of the game. Which is why it's taking longer for him to decide on how to win this. Yep, he's gonna go attack. Oh, that looks like lethal. Finally, Carlo, thank you. Gets the second game. That was painful to watch. All right, post board. Knowing that Carlo has counterspell, I think you're actually in a good position if you're on the play. Just don't mulligan down to 5. Is I would suggest for James right here. But if he draws like really well, then he should snag this win quite easily. The only thing he needs to worry about is pretty much temporal lockdown. Guys, if you just tune in, welcome to the stream. I'm your host, TD Bapo, and we are watching the APAC League Season 1 qualifiers for Year of the Dragon in Magic the Gathering. So standard is the format of choice, and players are looking to snag a free Sheoldred for first place. Maybe get a little lucky with Cavern of Souls for second. Oh, he boarded in Furnace Punisher. That was... I don't think that's the card you want, James. Yeah, you definitely want to, I know, take those outs. No top cut Dokpao. It's just classic Swiss. Because if it was a top cut, I think the guys would be in here for the whole night. So very easy Swiss, 4 rounds. You know, just try to get to the top. Wala kita duluan sa game. I mean, he just wanted to play, so might as well. But so far he's been doing good with the deck. He's doing a little bit of justice. You know. I know that you're cringing quite a bit on your end, Dokpao, because you yourself are connoisseur for mono red aggro. But let's give it a little patience for the young blood. They're still learning, and we're just glad that they're very excited to play a little bit of standard here in top deck. Carlo, on the other hand, I don't know. I'm still not agreeing with keeping the counter spells in post board, and then especially if you're going to game 3 on the draw. Read my guide. Lagi no. Don't forget, guys, we have an article at Top Deck PH. Check out Doc Paulo's article on how to pilot mono red aggro after his pretty good finish in the regional championships Thailand. Kana Doc. Get some promotion while you're at it. Thank you as well to all of our viewers. We got 1 viewer from Twitch as well as 6 viewers on Facebook. Definitely appreciate your supports. If you're tuning in, be sure to check out our website, for the sweet deals. We're also taking away, or rather, we're selling tickets for the what do you call this? The Geek Pop Gold, which is coming in May. We've got Cardfight Vanguard, One Piece card game, as well as Magic the Gathering as our lineup for our games. We also have some side events for Wei Schwartz, if you're a big fan of anime. All right, keeps a 7. Going back into the game number 3, James is looking good right now with first turn 1 Kumano Island off the top for Carlo. All right, Codebreaker, nice. That's a good creature to slam as well in combination with Kumano. Just messing with the. All right, what is the land? Oh, he still kept it. He's just gonna hold up the normalize. All right, so it looks like the. Yeah, he almost forgot to flip. Come on, James. You can do it. There you go. Nice, nice. Just attack. I mean, you saw the counter spell, so you might as well not throw anything yet. Right. Yep. Just bait it with a 1. Okay. Quite unfortunate. Oh, hold up. Does he have a response? No. He could just use the map tokens and try to dig for more threats. So already at 14. And he's looking to use it. The map token. That's a reveal, sir. He's going to keep it. He's going to use both. All right. So the etchings is now a 4/4, by the way, guys. Haven't you heard? Wow. All basics for Carlo. And he's using the Ixalan full art. He's going to untap. Looks like he's going to hold up his No More Lies. He still has another Get Lost. He's going to attack. He should wait for Carlos to respond. I think he's going to be forced to use Get Lost once again. Don't use it. Yep, there it is. You have experienced it firsthand, my friend. I'm pretty sure you're not going to throw your second Monster's Rage. Yeah, Carlos decided. Now he's thinking, this is what you want to do if you're up against Control. You got to make him think. Like, is he going to take the damage? And this is why Get Lost is kind of awkward in this matchup. Because you just, you're just giving him more map tokens to really feed off his top end. You're gonna filter his top end, and he's gonna find his threats. The best case scenario is he gets a bunch of lands, and then he just draws to his threats, succeeding threats. And that counter spell in his hand is looking really ugly right now. Like, it's not gonna do anything. Hence the disagreement for keeping him post board, because you really want to be super efficient with your mana. So removal is the best way to go at it. He also has the Horned Lock Whale, I believe. Yep, he's forced to use it. Oh damn, just dumps it. So he's gonna lose 1, and then he's gonna get a monster token, and he's gonna get a bunch of map tokens. I think he could have saved the Monstrous Rage right there. Did he take damage? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have taken 4, I believe. Right, draws another burn spell. I could just, you know, attack and see what happens. Yeah, he forgot to update. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, James Mark. Okay, so he could throw off the map token first. Yeah, see what he's got at the top. Witch Stalker puts another token, or rather counter. He's gonna use it again. See if he can get a land. Another Monstrous Rage. I think he needs to throw that. He's gonna keep it. That's not good. Now he doesn't have anything left. I don't know about that. Because you only have one creature. Nag-take na siya, Doc. Nag-take na siya. That's why he's down to 9. So he was 14. And then the Wicked Token left the battlefield. So he went to 13. Then took 4 down to 9. Not attacking! Wow! Interesting. Interesting play there for Mr. James. What is he up to? Huh. Yeah, so before he untaps, he's gonna just burn him. I think that's the better one. He's still gonna keep it on top. I don't know, man. This I'm not sure. I'm not agreeing to what James is doing right now, but it's kind of super like unorthodox for a red player. Like, I think it's a way to throw off Carlo in a sense, like trying to make him throw some spells. Yeah, that's a monster token. He's got 4, like it's 4 trample. If I remember correctly, the token, or 5/5 trample. It's pretty big, and he's keeping it. So which is why I'm very curious why he kept the monstrous rage off the top. Because he's definitely gonna pass, yeah, and he's just gonna hold up the whale, and he's gonna look to attack. Maybe he's baiting out the counterspell. He's probably gonna bait it out this turn. So, yep, he's gonna attack. That's 4. And he's gonna force the monstrous rage. Interesting. No, he's gonna use the adventure dock. Yeah, so I don't know why. I don't know why he threw the monstrous rage. He didn't need to. It's a little bit greedy there for James. Because he could have just waited for Carlo to respond. I think the best way to deal with control matchups when you're mono red is to get them to do something first. So he's gonna pass. Oh, okay. Okay, so here's the next question, guys. Is Carlo gonna learn from his mistake? Because he's got 6 mana. He may tap out. He could tap out. Oh, he's gonna let it resolve. Wow. Okay. So the next question is he gonna tap out? He's got no more lives. He's got a counterspell. He's got quick study. I think I saw a quick study. But he has access to the Hardlock Whale, which means it could be a window for James to throw his burn spells again and steal a win. Yeah, we got an option, just attack. Alright, okay. He definitely learned his lesson. So it looks like he's gonna block with the anchorage. I'm gonna put him down to 6. So I don't know why he attacked. If he wasn't gonna do anything. Oh! But he's tapped out. Question is he gonna do anything? No. Nothing. So 7th land for Carlo. He's gonna pass. It ain't over though. There's another burn spell. And Carlo. Okay, it looks like he learned his lesson. He's not gonna do anything. Yeah, he's gonna attack with the anchorage. Or just slam Chrome Host Sea Shark. Okay, that's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Okay, Phoenix Chick on the field. He's gonna let it resolve. I think he should pass. Yeah, alright. At this point, it's looking really awkward. Oh, and he's got the knockout blow. Okay, so it looks like Carlos got his tracks covered. He's just gonna pass. Okay, draws a land. Okay, okay. It's not bad. Gets to throw his burn spells quite efficiently. So Carlo just sifting through his deck. Oh, he's gonna get the incubator token. Looks like he's about to put in some pressure on the board. Alright, tax for 3, putting him down to 17. He's got a lot of card in his hand. Carlo sitting comfortably with all of his resources. Discarding depopulates. And another land. Which is quite good for James, because then it doesn't... It just makes the counterspell... Excuse me. It just makes the counterspells a little bit awkward. Okay, holding up No More Lies. I think this is the window for James to throw a burn spell. Nothing? No? Alright, there you go, there you go, there you go. I think first burn spell off the top. No! This is it! That could have been the window. No! Oh, he missed the window! Oh no! James, why? You have so many burn spells and you're not even gonna throw them. Oh, James, my man. Oh no, he's not. I think he could have at least put him down to 1 actually. And now that window is closing for you, my friend. Why, James? Why? Ah! This is so frustrating. He could have gotten the win way earlier. My god. If he used his spells quite efficiently. Alright. Let's see if we could get a little bit of glimpse of hope here. Aten Seminar. Ka-cringe na si Doc. Shame for the spray, my friend. Shame for the spray for your family. Oh no. Fires off the anchorage, gonna double block. Yeah, I think this is the end of times for James. Alright, fires off the play with fire. Let's see if Carlo's got anything. He's still got knockout blow, by the way. He's gonna go down to 4, scry. But I think this is pretty much game. Carlos got it in the bag. Bring dishonor to your family, yes. Yes, and he's gonna throw the last card in his hand. Oh my god, which he could have thrown. He could have had a shot. Yep, and he's gonna gain life. Yeah, it's pretty much over. And it's a counter spell as well. Oh my god. That's game over. Pretty much. Looks like Carlos gonna get the win. Just tough luck for your boy James. He could have had it. Yep, and he's gonna flip the Fire Action token, and that should be lethal. And yeah, good game. Carlos snags the win. Getting closer to that Shieldred, by the way, guys. Congratulations. Alright, so what was the lesson here, ladies and gentlemen? If you see an opening, you gotta pull it, man. You gotta take the chance. Cause he tapped out for the lock. He tapped out again for the Horn Lock Whale. And then he had Surge of Salvation. He could have just used the Lightning Strike to deal damage. So it's quite unfortunate. Always take it. Yeah. He had multiple turns where he could have just thrown his burn spells, because that could have helped him fix his top deck with the play with fire. But quite unfortunate. He was a bit hesitant as he dwindled with his resources. Carlo seems to be unpunished so far. Playing counter spells main board. Post board, by the way, against Mono Red. Moving to get another win on the next round. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you just tuned in, once again, this is the APAC League Season 1 qualifiers. This is round number 2. We are waiting for the next round to begin. So be sure to like and share. Leave a comment down below. Just like your boy TD Erickson. Disappointed. Shame on you. Always sweep the leg. Yes. But don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back after these messages. We'll take a short break. Watch the replay, James. We'll be right back.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more of that. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today. I need me to stop all of that. Them on you, on me, on us. Just tell me you want me.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I told him I'ma hit it out of stance. I deserve another 100 bands, I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was all fast. I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues.
Ay, kalimot ko.
Tupian pa may mag-open.
One, two, three. So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. I wanna see it in motion in 3D. 'Cause you know I like it, girl. 3D. You know I like it, girl. 3D. Body to body to body to body to body. You and me, baby, you know that we got it.
All right, guys, welcome back to another game between Zoe and Jeremy. This is round number 3 for our APAC League Season 1 qualifiers. We got some very spicy decks to witness right now, so grab onto your popcorns because it's going to be a doozy. So, Zoe running Golgari Lorgoyf, and there's the Fairy Thief. Yes, he's gonna surveil. He's gonna keep it on top, fortunately, or unfortunately. Let's see how this goes. But the crazy part is your boy Jeremy running Azorius Awakening. For those who don't know, Abuelo's Awakening is a very cheap card that you can find in, I believe, Ixalan. And then the biggest, like the combo for this is to so it looks like he's gonna read ahead, I believe. Yeah, just cast for free, chart a course, and he's looking to mill one of these key cards. Unfortunately, doesn't mill it. Goes for a land. Yeah, casual 12-13. Yeah, but Zoe is needs to rush things and make his Lorgoyf, Orborg Lorgoyf, really big. The synergy is dumping a bunch of creatures in his graveyard. Jeremy, on the other hand, needs to rack those joins up and one of those golems in order for him to copy with rack those joins up, and then cast Abuelo's Awakening and then combo from there. That is a very sweet combo that you'd want to see in Standard. Yeah, this is flicking his... Yeah, he's gonna mill. There it is! Oh my god, double rack those joints up! Oh, he's getting closer. He just needs one more card, I believe. He needs the Awakening. Looks like he's gonna surveil first. Take things a little bit slow. Looks like good graveyard, that's. Yeah, the Fateful Mending. It's the same deck, so yeah, he's gonna be aggressive with Chart a Course. Whoa, that's a lot of lands right there, boy. I say. Looks like Jeremy is flooding really hard. Does he have... How many lands does his deck have? He just needs to churn through his deck and find Awakening and that Golem in order for him to copy. So Awakening says return target, enchantment, non-aura enchantment, and then it becomes a 1/1 spirit token. So Rakdos joins up, brings back the golem, and then which copies Rakdos joins up, and then legendary rule takes effect, and then it just turns into an infinite loop, dealing infinite damage to your opponent. So it's a very fun deck. But if the deck does this, like doesn't pull off, then it's very frustrating. All right, going in for a bunch of damage, down to 17. And Tyvar is already on the field, so we're counting 2 creatures. Oh, okay, Deep Cavern Bat. I think the best card here to pull off is the Fateful Mending. But he does have it in his graveyard, so... Spell Pierce! Interesting. Does he have another spell in his hand? I think that's the... Oh, he's got it! Oh my god, what great timing. Alright, so... He's gonna flash back 1 card. And he has to pay for it. Yep. So he's looking to draw. Okay, there's the Golem! Oh my god, he's about to combo! Oh! He needs to discard it though. Thinking about what to discard. Interesting. Just dump the Golem, man. And then just combo next turn. Oh, not yet. What is he doing? Okay, pass. Alright. Interesting choice there. Because the creature's already on the field. Or rather, it's already in his hand. I don't know why he's not... okay, so he's gonna take a bunch of damage. It's gonna go down to 14. Gain 1 life. Yeah, it's 21. There's an extra. Okay. Okay, what's the next step for Zoe? He's still a little bit far off from killing Jeremy. So things are a little bit slow on his end. I can untap with Tyvar. There's the Lorgoyf with a kicker. Yeah, I believe he's kicking it for 1, so he's gonna mill 3. Okay, that's 1 creature. There's another one. Okay. So that's definitely a 4/5. Okay, big Lorgoyf. Pretty cool. He's gonna untap with the bats. Bats turn. End of turn. Okay, so he definitely has it. Goes up to 16 with the Fateful Mending, and he should be discarding, and he even has Temporal Lockdown. Even froze it, and we're gonna see the magic, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. Abuelo's Awakening. So for those who not know, I've already mentioned it earlier. It's gonna bring back Rakdos joins up. Yeah, and there's a combo. just shakes his cards. So if you guys are not aware of what just happened, Jeremy won that match by dumping the Golem. I'm gonna find that Golem, which basically copies any permanent that he owns. Shakes card for game. Yeah, so he brings back, yeah, and he's already showing the cards right there. So the Metamorph, I think it's a Metamorph. Hulking Metamorph. Alright, I found a card. Got a little lucky there. So Hulking Metamorph says you may have it enter in the battlefield as a copy of artifact or creature you control, except it's an artifact creature in addition to its other types, and power and toughness are equal to Metamorph's power and toughness. So what happens is he brings back Rakdos joins up as a creature, a 1/1 spirit with Abuelo's Awakening. So, and then Rakdos joins up, reanimates Hulking Metamorph, copying Rakdos joins up. So legendary rule takes effect. So he has to choose the one with as a creature, and then Metamorph goes back to the graveyard, deals a bunch of damage, and then he repeats the loop because as Metamorph enters, as Rakdos joins up, he gets another effect of bringing back another creature on the graveyard, which is himself as Metamorph, copying into an infinite loop with infinite damage. And that, my friends, is the combo for Abuelio's Awakening. Pretty sick combo, right? And we get to see it live. I was worried that he didn't dump it at the previous turn, but apparently he just wanted to do what do you call this? The Fateful Mending. But post board, I have no idea what these guys are gonna bring. I'm hoping for Zoe to bring some Graveyard Hate, because that's like the only way to like really shut down the deck. I don't know if the deck has a plan B. I haven't really studied how the deck works. It's just a meme deck that I saw in MTG Arena, which, by the way, Arena player. We got a MTG Arena player, by the way. Yeah, it's a loop. It's a loop, Raja. It's infinite loop with infinite damage. It deals 9 every time Metamorph enters, because I believe it has an extra counter. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And we got to see it. I don't know if Zoe has a game plan here. But we just love to see like different decks right now being played, rather than the top decks that we usually see for the meta game of Standard. We see Mono Red, Esper mid range, Blue White Control. Now we're seeing some janky stuff right now, and I love it, and I'm all for it. So if you're tuning in, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our socials, Facebook. We also have Twitter as well, YouTube, and Twitch. Yes, we're streaming on Twitch right now, and I think we have that one bot viewer that's checking us out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about that match earlier. It was crazy. We got to see, and I'm very excited that this is gonna get posted as a replay. You guys should check it out on our YouTube channel. Very sick memes right there from Jeremy. When he saw the card Rakdos joins up, he definitely started shopping and got those cards. After he saw the combo, is like, I gotta play this deck, man. This deck is sick. It is definitely a mean deck, because as you saw, he had to win on like turn 5, which is not bad for like a combo deck in Standard. But you saw how deep he had to dig through from the top of his deck. But we're seeing right now a little bit of interaction on the post board here for Jeremy. So we got some counter spells, No More Lies, as well as Get Lost. Very classic blue-white. So leaning towards a little bit of a mid-range game plan here for Jeremy. Zoe, on the other hand, I think he may have access to Duress, which could definitely help the matchup on top of the Deep Cavern Bats. Otherwise, he's just going to keep churning through his graveyard and make the Lorgoyfs really, really big. So, very interesting decks that we're seeing right now in this table. Yeah, there's just smiles everywhere for both of these players. It's nice to really see the fruition of their hard work and the money that they spent building these meme decks. But these meme decks are actually quite legit, if you ask me. They've been playtesting these decks for quite a long time, especially Zoe, which is one of our brewers here in Top Deck. He just loves to make all these decks, all these different decks. Just to fire his brain cells, which is how you really want to play Magic in the first place. And we're glad that these guys are playing in the APAC League. But he's on the ropes, not gonna lie, because he is definitely not prepared for this matchup. Because this is what we'd like to call a goldfish deck. So a goldfish deck means like it has a very strong game 1 gameplay where it can just steal a lot of wins or like right out of nowhere. But when it comes to best of 3 matchup going into post board, it definitely gets weaker. Otherwise, it wouldn't be called a goldfish deck. Most goldfish deck would go for, a very fast kill, and they're usually combo decks. You could even consider mono red as a goldfish deck, but it is a legit deck, an aggro deck in the meta, which is why it is well respected. But these types of decks are not respected at all. Like, even if there is a lot of graveyard hate in standard, like Rest in Peace just got reprinted in the big score on Outlaws of Thunder Junction, but no one's ever seen playing it. Like, no one cares about the card. No one cares about graveyards. Like, we saw Rakdos Reanimator going off in Ixalan, but it just didn't stick to the metagame. Like, there's just so much good answers in the current metagame standard. Like, with Esper midrange, you just have all the answers. Domain, it's just a brick wall that's just hard to go through. So it's rough. And then mono red on top of that, like, you just get outsped by the deck itself. All right, so we finally have a starting hand here for Jeremy, mulliganing to 6. Should be bottoming a plains right there, because he did have a story time for me earlier in the first round. He said, like, he lost because he drew all his plains and he died. All right, upkeep. The spore is basically, an enabler. It surveils, and then when it gets to like 3 cards, I believe, it's like the blue or like the green version of Delver. Like, it's gonna flip eventually. Okay, just gonna pass. Very chill turn here for Jeremy. There's a removal right there. Right, and now he just needs one more card on the graveyard, or one more creature card for these guys to flip. Oh, Ren and the Realm Breaker. All right, it's the first time we've ever seen the card resolve in our table in Top Deck games. Ren and Realm Breaker, pretty sick card. Let's see if the card loads up. Oh, but the Spell Pierce, unfortunate. Oh, I thought it was gonna resolve. Oh, come on, Jeremy, have a little fun. All right, they're already flipped, and they're big creatures. It's gonna take 6, I believe, down to 11. So Zoe has a pretty good turn right here. All right, yep, and a 4/5 Lorgoyf. So very classic Golgari aggro. That's a lot, a lot of Spell Pierce. But it kind of sucks that we couldn't get to see Ren and Realm Breaker in action. Yeah, so Lorgoyf gets +1 for every creature on the graveyard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy moly, that's a big Lorgoyf if I've ever seen one. And Jeremy is still far off from comboing. He's got the first combo piece, but he needs to deal with these big creatures right here in the board. Temporal Lockdown would be very good right now. He's just counting. You're dead, sir. If you let him untap and you don't do anything, you're dead. That's the math. All right, main phase, Fateful Mending. I don't know what he's trying to get. Okay, we're cooking. But he's got no land, so we ain't cooking. So he's gonna graveyard the Mending and the Hulking Metamorph. Oh no. Not looking good for Jeremy. Missing that land drop, very crucial. Could have held up a removal right there. Alright, the Servitude. are the unholy servants. Oh, what just happened? Did they exile? Alright, they scoops it up. You're dead, sir. That's a lot of damage. Alright, so looks like Zoe got there. Stealing game number 2. It's pretty good. Boom. Let me try to check that card. What kind of servant is that? It's not the undead servants, that's for sure. Yes?
Nag-stream ka?
Yeah.
Sorry. Wala po si Busoy.
Yeah, what's up?
Napay raffle karon or
Wait, so where's Bosoy?
wala ka nagkaon?
Nagkaon?
Yeah.
So, who's watching over...
Si Nicole.
si Iki.
Uh,
Then, human na sila.
Naman na sila. Pero kato lang, napay raffle for the One Piece. Diba dapat na ay champion, napay raffle.
Yeah,
Pero
na...
isa na ka-promo yan ipagawas.
Oh. I-follow up na lang later.
Ah,
Pagbalik ni Bosoy. Alright, sorry about that, guys. A little bit, we're also firing our One Piece card game standard battle here. So, asking if the promos are available. Of course, we'll get that covered. Don't worry, guys. Yo, Kevin, welcome to the stream. It's nice to hear from you, brother. Yes, it's the Abuelo combo. Who would have thought someone would run this in standard? The first time I saw this, I was just scrolling through my YouTube channels, and I was like, what the hell is this deck? I'm like, oh, that's a funky deck to see. So it'd be very hilarious if we see this deck pop off. If someone, like, I could imagine, like, these Japanese players would definitely try to make this deck work in the current metagame. Yeah, and I could see them have a little bit of success, and then they're gonna be saying like, "Oh, this deck is broken," and then everyone's gonna start looking at it like, "What the hell is this deck?" And then it's gonna be like, "It's just there." The combo's just there, just like what happened to Kentorius, in Pioneer. Like that, it's a strong, that's for sure, but still has some consistency issues, and kind of rough when you're going up against like. Decks like Rakdos Vampires. Alright, but enough talk about Pioneer. We're here for the APAC League Season 1 qualifiers. This is standard format, and we're seeing some funky decks on our screen right now, with Zoe running Golgari Lorgoyf, and Jeremy running the Abuela's Awakening. Very strong combo deck. But as you can see, it's very inconsistent. He just drew a bunch of interactive cards that were not helping, like Spell Pierce. Didn't really do the job. Well, Zoe just threw a bunch of green Delvers on the field and a Lorgoyf, and that did the job. Alright, so game number 3. Restless Anchorage for Jeremy right there. Yes. Yeah, you're definitely right about that, Raja. It's kind of awkward, right? Like you saw the planeswalkers, but and you just want to keep the Spell Pierce, but at the same time you don't, because it doesn't do anything on the board. So, which is why Spell Pierce is not really popular in the world of Standard. We're not gonna see that thing anytime soon. Maybe for Mono Blue. I guess Mono Blue could, really use that because they don't have anything else to play aside some of the counter spells. Right. Bins the Chart Course and Plains. Draws for turn. And it's another land. And this looks like a telltale sign of Jeremy flooding again. So he might flash back the mending. There's the first creature. And I have no idea what that card is on the board right now for Zoe. What is that? Okay, there's the Lorgoyf. Oh! Does it float for blue? I think it's a ramp. It's a ramp card. So he's gonna mill 6, I believe. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Quite unfortunate though with the mill. Got 4 lands. But not the worst. He's got 2 creatures. Yeah, it's just gonna take for 1. And the Lorgoyf is a 3/4. Yeah, it's just checking the backside. It's basically a Delver. That enables your graveyard. Right, end of turn, gain 2 life. And goes up 20. Let's see if we can rack those joints up. Ah, nothing. Oh, but there's the Temporal Lockdown. Very sick card to have. So that should buy some time for Jeremy to really dig through his deck. Dumps the Metamorph and yeah, Zoe's just shaking his head. So he could play non-tap land and then just go for... Yeah, there's the lockdown. Nice. Jeremy finally stabilizing. And now Zoe needs to really push back on the board. Maybe play... He could play Tyvar, but he's a little bit worried about the Spell Pierce. Is what I would think. But he's just gonna go for it. Not more waste. Take 1 damage. Oh! Hold up. New card. Is that a Myco Tyrant? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it is. Spider blows up the lockdown. Ooh! What's the name of this card, Raja? I'm not sure if it's the Myco Tyrant. It's the fungus. No. Equal to the number of top creatures you control that are fungus or saplings. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the Descent, but which one? Let me try to look for that card. It's definitely green-black. Oh, there you go. Akawali. Okay, no sign of combo for Jeremy. Yeah, I do found it. Hold on. Let me just bring it up in the screen. Very interesting card to play. Nah, I brought it up. It's here. Yep, it's Akawali. Akawali, the Seeding Tower. Descend 4, as long as there are 4 more permanents in your graveyard. This gets +2. Oh, it's a big chunky boy. Holy crap. As long as there are 8 more permanents, it gets an additional 2 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Nice. And it's an uncommon. Very easy to get in Ixalan. So all of Zoe's creatures are basically super synergistic with having more creatures in the graveyard. But that's the second Metamorph. Still no sign of the combo. No rack those joints up, but there is a get lost, so Jeremy is not worried for now about what's happening in the board state. Oh my god, and they did find it. So he should bin the Rakdos. Looks like he's getting ready to combo like the next couple of turns. Oh, and there it is. Yep. Yep, there it is. That was very quick. Fist bump and that's game. Quite unfortunate for Zoe right there. His deck is just a little bit slow for this matchup. It's just rough unless you have like multiple disruptions. Jeremy was just going off. Like he dig a little deep and he got there with Abuelio's Awakening. So sick combo deck to see in this stage right here. Which is why you should never go away when you're watching top deck games. So speaking of, since they finished early, looks like we're going to be waiting for the last round. So definitely appreciate you guys watching our stream at this time. Time check is 8:45 p.m. If you had your dinner, it's good. If not, take it away, because we're going to be taking a short break, and we will be proceeding to the last round. I think for the last table, or like the winning table, who's going to be potentially one of our contestants for the APAC League qualifier main events. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be taking a short break.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today. I need me to stop rolling. Them on you, on me, on us. Just tell me you want me.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out of stance. I deserve another 100 bands, I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was always fast. I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big league.
Ay, kalimot ko.
Tupian kami mag-open.
One, two, three. So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. I wanna see it in motion in 3D. 'Cause you know I like it, girl. 3D. You know I like it, girl. 3D. Body to body to body to body to body. You and me, baby, you know that we got it.
Fuck a put, get it, kitty cut. Kilo halo ring, fuck me slow so. Don't you wanna taste it, just to get it started. Futuristic patience, take it 'cause you earned it. Bling 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 bling, I like chains on chains, blood stains stain my rain, just a little warm. Touch me when you
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう。
Headbanger. I know you feel me now. I know you hear me loud. I scream it loud and proud. Missy gon' blow it down. People gon' play me now. In and out of town. 'Cause I'm the best around. With the crazy style.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more of that. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today. I need me to stop all of that. Them on you, on me, on us. Just tell me you want me.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I told him I'ma hit it out of stands. I deserve another 100 bands, I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was always fast. I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big league.
Ay, kalimot ko.
Tupian pa may mag-open.
One, two, three. So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. I wanna see it in motion in 3D. 'Cause you know I like it, girl. 3D. You know I like it, girl. 3D. Body to body to body to body to body. You and me, baby, you know that we got it.
Fuck a put, get it, kitty cut. Kilo halo ring, fuck me slow so. Don't you wanna taste it, just to get it started. Virtual basic patience, take it 'cause you earned it. Bling 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 bling, I like chains on chains, blood stains stain my range. Just a little warm, touch me when you.
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう。
Headbanger. I know you feel me now. I know you hear me loud. I scream it loud and proud. Missy gon' blow it down. People gon' play me now. In and out of town. 'Cause I'm the best around. With the crazy style.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today? I need me to stop rolling. Them on you, on me, on us. Just tell me you want me.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out the stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was always fast. I'm in the big leagues. Told him don't miss me. By making his dog like I'm in a big league.
Ay, kalimot ko.
Tupian pa may mag-open.
One, two, three. So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne confetti. body to body. You and me, baby, you know that we got it.
Fuck a put, get it, kitty cut. Kilo halo ring, fuck me slow, slow. Don't you wanna taste it, just to get you started? Futuristic patience, take it 'cause you earned it. Bling, 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 bling. I like chains on chains, blood stains, stain my rain. Just a little warm, touch me when you
これからみんなでめちゃくちゃ踊って騒ごう騒ごう
Headbanger. I know you feel me now. I know you hear me loud. I scream it loud and proud. Missy gon' blow it down. People gon' play me now. In and out of town. Cause I'm the best around. With the crazy style.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more of that. I mean, I'm saying what kind of beat is today? I need you to stop all of that. Them on you, on me, on us. Just tell me you want me.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, I told him I'ma hit it out of stands. I deserve another 100 bands, I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was always fast. I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. By making his dog, like I'm in the big league.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the stream. We're finally going to be covering the last round of this event. This is the APAC League Season 1 qualifiers for the Year of the Dragon. And we are here for the last round between Alex and Hilkia, who are also running very familiar decks, but you normally would not see in the top tables. So, let's get this show on the road. Or not, because the players just suddenly stood up. Your host, Chidi Bapo, here. Don't forget to like and share the stream, guys. Leave a comment down below. Just like Pof Kena, thank you for the random comments. OLLLLLML. I don't know why he or she commented that way, but thank you for the comments. All right, so round number 4, winner I believe is going to get the shoulder head, if I'm not mistaken. I think both players are at a position to take the whole thing, because Hilkia I believe is 201 and Alex I believe is paired up because he has 1 loss. So he may have a shot if he beats Hilkia. And likewise, if Hilkia also wins, he might get first place. So, where are my players? Hello? Guys, I need people in the hold on, guys. I'm just gonna... All right, we're back. I don't know what happened, but I think it was a bathroom break. But anywho, very interesting decks here for both players, making it to the top tables. Alex running Boros Convoke, which is actually still a pretty decent deck to run. Yes, that could be an option, Doc. Maybe they're planning to split the prize in terms of cash value, which I believe is a good call. Good call. Well, they should have just told me if they were gonna plan to do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having to deal with this dead air. For you guys, come on! I'm trying to take care of our viewers right here. We want some action. We want blood soaking in the valley of war and in the battlefield. But let's get into the games. Talking about a battlefield, Boros Convoke versus Golgari mid-range. I'm not familiar with how this matchup works. I think I would lean towards the Golgari because they have very powerful, spells and creatures all together to deal with the aggression of the Boros Convoke. It's just a matter of surviving against a very quick and explosive turn, which we're not seeing right now for Alex, unfortunately. Okay, so he's just gonna hold up a cut down here. And Alex is just chilling right now. That's definitely gonna be human. Cabinet of Souls, naming human. All right. Thank you for the reminder. All right, turn 3. It's gonna tap out for Glissa, which I believe is why I'm leaning towards the Golgari in this matchup. All right, it's gonna flash in the reinforcement. Reinforce recruitmer. Get those token. Draws for the turn. Gets a land. It's not bad. He could tap out for Eos. It's not a bad play. And then just wait for the next turn. Oh, yeah. He hesitated. We almost put it in his hand. Oh, I was thinking about it. So, doesn't he have anything else? He has a bunch of gleeful demolitions, but no sign of enablers, like artifact enablers. Yes, I saw the leaks, Raja. Don't tickle my fancy yet, because trying to focus on standard right now. I know there were some crazy cards. Oh my god, and he just drew one card off of the Eos, which is unfortunate. Looks like Alex is gonna have a rough game right now. I'm pretty sure Hilkia is happy to see that, and he has access to Tiny Bones as well. All of his creatures have Death Touch, so if that Eos doesn't have Trample, he's just gonna have a bad time. So he's gonna save. He could opt to save the Warden, or rather the cut down for the Warden. Just do that. Or maybe save it for the Imodane's Recruiter. This is rough because Glissa is just your best blocker. There's no way you're gonna get through that. First strike, Death Touch, and then another Death Touch creature, Preacher of the Schism. That's just rough. Nice. So Hilkia in a very good position to just, start pushing in for damage. Maybe get some value by drawing a card. I don't think it's too... I think the only thing he's worried about is if he goes for, a creature into Imodane's Recruiter. So looks like he's going on the defensive, which is fine. I don't think you're in a rush to beat Convoke, because the deck has its explosiveness, but if the explosiveness doesn't really get you to that victory, then you're gonna have a bad time. But we do have the War Leader's Calling, which is a very good card to have against this type of deck, because now you're having a plan B where you just want to put a bunch of creatures and then just kill your opponent by pinging them slowly but surely. So there's the Warden. It's going to deal 1. And that is the start of a new beginning for Alex's game plan. I could opt to tap all his creatures and try to fix the top of his deck, because there's no way he's going to block this. Yeah, he's definitely going to scry. In response, there's the cut down. Yep, that definitely managed to see that. Yeah, they got a little bit confused with that. Tapped Eos. Alright, so looks like he got a bottom, which is nice. Able to fix the top. Not drawing dead cards. But Hilkia still has a bunch of cards on his end. So he could just attack. He could opt to attack, because there's no way Alex is trading at this point. He could attack, and then... Oh, and he even has Archfiend draws. If he wants to speed up the game, he could just slam it in. I think the only thing he would be worried about is the Sanguine Evangelist, where he could make a bunch of flying blockers. So a lot of options here for Hilkia. I can hold up, go for the throats. Decides to make a bats. Alright, so I think he might be leaning towards the Archfiend play into Tiny Bones. So Alex would be happy to take that damage. Down to 18. Okay, Tiny Bones, and what is he worried about? I don't think he's worried about anything. Look at those! Look at his creatures. They're all Death Touch. There's no way you'd be afraid. There's the Recruiter, but I don't know if it's gonna push for some damage. The Eos is definitely gonna die if he forces the attack. I think Hilkia has got this in the bag. Just by looking at the board state, like it's super rough to push for damage unless Hilkia recklessly attacks all these creatures, I guess. And with the new card Tiny Bones, I think Hilkia can definitely push in for more value to really close out the game. So with deals combat damage, you may cast target non-land permanent from card that from that player's graveyard, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. Wow. So kind of sounds like a Ragavan to me. Oh, but never mind. It's dead. Nice. New card coming in from Outlaws. I believe that's the Legion. Legion Extruder. Deals 2 damage. Yep. And you sacrifice another artifact to create a golem. It's not bad. It's one way of dealing the Tiny Bones. Sacrifices the Extruder, or rather destroys the Extruder for 3 goblins. And it's gonna put him down to 16. And it's gonna pass the turn. Okay. Quite unfortunate for Hilkia, but if he wants to make this mana efficient, I would definitely think going for the throat is okay. He could also save it if he wants to attack with Preacher once again. Oh, let's see what he got. He's getting a land. Not the land that he wants, because he already has a Restless Cottage on the field. Or he could just sit back. But the War Leader's calling is definitely a threat on the board for Alex. Or for Hilkia, rather. So, I think slamming the Archfiend is fine. I don't think you want to wait for Alex to get a comeback in this game. Yep. Or maybe he was thinking that he wanted an untapped land just to hold up the Go for the Throat. Okay, Archfiend enters the battlefield. That's a 3-turn clock. If he doesn't have Alex only needs at least one blocker, and that should delay the game. Enough for Hilkia to lose the game, unless he has a removal. So all he needs to do is just delay and hoping for a Sanguine Evangelist. I think that's the best card you'd want to delay this. Because Archfiend is a very powerful card. Unfortunately, it has a downside of actually making you lose. So pretty weird position here for Hilkia. But he did attack with the Preacher, trying to push some pressure on Alex's life total. If he did that, I think the sequence is a bit off because, I mean, if he's just bluffing for cut down or removal, that's fine. But if he didn't take the bluff, then that would have been very scary. Oh, nice. Makes 2 tokens from Imodane's Recruiter. So he's going to lose 2. Gonna down 14. But he's going to pass. He does have a board, but he can't push through because Glissa is such a beast in this matchup. Like, you can't attack, man. And you're just praying that this Archfiend isn't going to kill you. So I think the next step here for Alex is to find an artifact enabler and then just go for another Gleeful Demolition into Imodane. I think that's the best play because he already has 5 mana. He should be able to dump his hand next turn if he has it. Hilkia has a bunch of removals, so I think he's fine blocking. But he needs to be careful because the Archfiend is on a time bomb at this point. Like, he's gonna lose if he doesn't attack. Very tough position, both players, by the way. It's like they're very healthy at health, but the board is already getting clogged up. Anything can happen at any time. So it's just a matter of how they're going to sequence their plays in the next possible last few turns. Because one of them is going to break. I think I would leave the the Preacher to block and let the Archfiend do the damage. Just thinking real hard. I think that's the play I would go for. Just hold up a bunch of blockers. You have the Restless Cottage. You can still hold up multiple removals. It's a pass. I don't know about that. Because if he gets like pretty cool removal here, that would be sick for Alex to break through. All he needs to do is just deal with this. Either deal with the Archfiend or one of the creatures just to make things awkward. Because the fact that you didn't attack with Archfiend and he's already down to 3 counters, which means things are looking very awkward for you at this point. So just checking the card, see what it does. Uh, 4/4 black green horror creature. Create a food token, XL. Alright. Game 1 palang draw na. Oh my god. Let's see what Alex has in his hand. If he has an enabler for an artifact. Oh, he's just gonna jam it in. Okay. Put him down to 13. Makes everyone haste. So at the very least, he has to block the Recruiter, the Aeos, and... Oh no, he can just block the tokens and then just kill the Aeos. He has a removal in his hand. So this might be the turn that Hilkia will turn around. And it's just doing the math based on what the board's gonna look like. So that should put Hilkia down to 13. But he's definitely gonna be on the clear. Or just thinking if whether he wants to fire off his removal spells right now. How much mana is Restless? Restless takes 4 to activate, so he can only have enough for Go for the Throat. Yep. So it resolves. Everyone gets +1/+1. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay, Case is actually pretty good. So it's definitely going to kill the Archfiend. And it's going to force Hilkiah's hand at this point. Like, there's no way he's going to sit here and idly just let Alex take control of the board. I guess Alex just needs to jam. But taking care of the Archfiend is pretty good, not gonna lie. But if Hilkiah does this right, he'll be able to properly block all the creatures he needs to block, and then leave up enough mana for a removal spell for the Aeos at the very least. Or I could just, yeah, it. Oh, so Glissa is the choice. Very interesting. So he could actually not opt to not attack. This could be a very interesting play here for Alex, though, if he's not gonna jam. But playing Emoting's Recruiter doesn't make sense if he's not attacking. Maybe just a bluff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing right now, but very interesting. Turn of events here for Hilkiah. Sige na, swing na. Yes, we want to see some action. But I think Hilkiah is biding his time to try to get an efficient play here. He could just rev up the Restless College, have like 5 blockers. So he could just block all the small tokens. He could take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or rather, block this one. That's 3, 4, 5. Because he'll definitely leave a removal for Aeos. So I think the play here is to actually not attack. Now that I think about it. Because the Archfiend is definitely not going to have enough time to... He can just chump block. Like, he's not going to die to Archfiend just because of that one turn where he didn't attack with Archfiend of the Dross earlier. So I think the play here is to not attack at all. So quite in the think tank here for Hilkiah, and maybe for Alex too. All right, we're just waiting for who's gonna make the move. This is taking forever, man. Do something. Come on. Now he's aligning what plays he could do. Yeah, I was thinking what blocks he could potentially do, and probably block with the cottage. Just trying to get the math done. If it's worth attacking. I think it's not worth attacking at this point. It just chump blocks everyone for the next 3 turns, and he's just gonna win. I think that's the gameplay here. Because if that's the case, then Hilkiah is gonna have to leave up the go for the throat for his own Archfiend. Leaving up 2 blockers. Interesting. So it looks like Hilkia is finally gonna declare his blockers. Yes, those are tokens. They're considered tokens. It's a bat. Just swing twice. That's your call, Doc. Pwede. I mean, if you're in Alex's position, you wouldn't know what the cards are in Hilkia's hand. So could be interesting if Alex decided not to attack and say it wasn't worth it. Just let him die through his own Archfiend. We'll see if it's gonna work out. The question is, was it worth not leaving his reinforced recruitments for the blocking? It's about sending a message. Hope that's the case, because Hilkia has a brain of solitude. Really thinking really hard on how to go through this. This is game 1, by the way, guys. Like, it's what do you expect from mid-range decks? You thought you'd see a very explosive turn for Convoke. I think this is the time to be explosive, but Hilkia taking his time, making sure he doesn't miss any spots. So he's gonna leave the 3 tokens. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage down to 6. Question is if he's going to include the Restless Cottage at this point. But in any case, the case should be solved after this one. Alright, doesn't fire the Restless Cottage. Takes out the Eos. And a cut down. Oh, hold up. I totally forgot that Archfiend has the effect where you lose 2 life for every creature that dies. Wait a minute. Looks like Alex maybe jumping the gun here too much. Looks like a scoop. Yeah, I think it was lethal at that point. No, I think Hilkia got the win. It wasn't lethal enough. Because he was just dying to all the Archfiend triggers. Yeah, because Alex scooped up first. So, I think Hilkia got the win. First game. That was first game, by the way, guys. That was the deciding turn there for Alex. Unfortunately, things didn't pan out with the Archfiend. Wow, Archfiend is actually pretty good. Who would have thought? So, the death triggers were just too much for Alex to deal with. But now we're going to game number 2, and we're gonna see some sideboard cards here. Taking in Destroy Evil, which is pretty good. Let's see, on Hilkia's side, he's got the sword. Random sword. He's got Liliana's. Tear Asunder. If he's worried about the War Leader's Calling, guess getting 1 tier would be good. But Glissa is pretty much enough in dealing with that card. But you saw how very powerful Archfiend Dross is in this matchup. Just huge brick wall. And pretty good blocker, by the way, if you have a bunch of creatures to take outs. I remember when people were talking about this card when it first came out in Phyrexia. They thought it was just a meme card. Like, turns out it's a 4-mana 6/6 is pretty good. A little bit of an upside. Alright, so for those who have just tuned in, once again, guys, this is the final game for APAC League Season 1 qualifiers. Winner is going to have a free invite to the main events at the year end for the championship on the APAC League. And at the same time, he's going to get a free Shelly. A bunch of frogs. He's going to have a free Shouldered as well. Not sure if Alex takes second place if he loses. I think I think it's a winning game for him. A must win in this case. I don't think he can afford to lose because I'm not sure if he's gonna get second place if he loses. He's at X1. Oh, the frogs. Yeah, it's from Alessandra. The playmat. It's pretty cool. On Hilkiah's end, I think he could afford to lose at this point, going to second. Of course, he'd want the Shelly, but Cavern of Souls is not a bad card, by the way. Right, game number 2. Let's see if we could get a faster action here for Alex. War Leader. Can we see a Gleeful? Oh, yeah, that's a hand. That's a sick hand, if you ask me. And your best turn 2 is Deep Cavern Bath. Yeah, both players are keeping. Oh, but hold up. We got a Tiny Bones. Tiny Bones alert. It's pretty good. Pretty good for both players. Oh, what is that card? Didn't get to see. Yeah, both players got the nuts. They got a block. Like, Hilkiah's got a very good blocker right now. And he's got Deep Cavern Bat next turn to catch either the War Leader's Calling or the Imodane's Recruiter. And Alex can actually fire off Gleeful Demolition here. If he got Knight Errant of Eos, that would be a nuts turn for him. He's not wearing dry fit jersey. All right. Ooh, interesting. Goes for 1. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to block that one. It's like, okay, so goes for the Demolition. Yep. Just gonna let that resolve. Makes a bunch of Phyrexian Goblins. And it's past the turn. But I'm curious what Alex drew for the turn right there. I think it was a white card, which we're gonna see right now with Deep Cavern Bat. Oh, the Nurturing Pixie. It's basically from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Basically a bounce creature. Just bounce it. So you can bounce the Novice Inspector. Very nice, very nice. Just for extra value play. I'm not sure if the Pixie is like an auto include in some of these Boros Convoke decks. But we'll see. Alright, so looks like the Recruiter is gonna live to tell the tale, and he could go to slam in for a bunch of damage. At the very least, he'll make 8 damage off of this. And he's gonna swing in. He's definitely gonna block. Yeah, trade with Tiny Bones. I'll leave the Deep Cavern Mat. Take 8. Going down to 11. Pass the turn. If he draws a land, he could play the Pixie, bouncing Novice Inspector, and then hopefully top deck another Immodane's Recruiter. That could be a nice play for the turn. But here comes Glissa. No? Sentinel. It's pretty good. And there's no way he's going to block, so he's just going to get 1 life back. Passing the turn. Let's see if Alex can find a Destroy Evil here. It's a white card, but it's another Inspector, I believe. You can just play for some value turn right here. Play the Pixie, play the Novice Inspector, and draw a card. I think that's the play. I don't think he has anything else to do much. I think that's the play here. And just try to top off a... He could actually top off a Knight Errant of Eos. Just try to spike it from playing the Novice Inspector. Alright, it's going to take 1 damage. Bounce the Novice Inspector. Don't forget the counter. Alright, just place the Inspector again. I don't know about that. I think the better play there was to draw. And just go for a spike off the top, hoping for an Eos. I think that would have been a better play. Because this doesn't do anything. Like, I'm pretty sure Hilke is gonna start making his Deep Cavern Bat bigger. Yep, and that's the Mosswood Dread Knight. It's a pretty good value card. You could even trade it off as well later in the game and just drag the game even further to his advantage. So things are getting really serious. But he's thinking of putting it in the graveyard. Doesn't really matter because the Deep Cavern Bat's gonna start getting him some life back. And he's probably gonna fire off the cut down. Nope, just attack the Sentinel. Question is, does he want to trade 4 creatures for this? Nope. Reacher of the Schism. Looks like Ilkia is slowly taking control of the game. What's his outs? It's rough. Multiple Destroy Evils. Maybe like a burn spell into War Leader's Call. I think Eos was the better. I think Eos was the better spike play for Alex. Just hoping to get that, because playing the Novice Inspector earlier didn't really do much. He played and he even did it in a weird sequence where he just showed the Inspector from his hand. Oh wow, okay, Immodane. He's just gonna jam it in. Wow, doesn't care. All right, block, block, block. So the Cavern Bat definitely not blocking this. He could block actually. That's 8 damage. No, 9. Including the Pixie Fairy. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Plus 3. Oh, that's 12. That's actually... Oh, so he's forced to block. Okay. He needs to block. Yeah, he has to let it go. Because the fairy Fairy is definitely gonna be enough. Because I believe that's 2-2. So the Emodane's recruiter is gonna put it up to 3. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's just 2. So he's just down to 1. Oh no, it's actually lethal. It's actually lethal. Hold up. It's lethal. If he doesn't block with the deep cavern bat, it's lethal because I forgot Pixie enters battlefield if it bounced another creature with it, so it enters with a counter. Wait, that should be lethal, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, okay, it's down to 1. Sorry. My bad. I'm so terrible with math. That's 8 damage plus Pixie with 3. It's down to 1. Looks like Ilki is fine going down at that rate. So he's gonna get some life back. What is that card? It's from New Capenna. Okay, place the Restless Cottage. I could just attack with both the Deep Cavern Bat and... Oh, he's gonna attack with everything. Okay. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Putting him down to 4. Alright, so Alex needs to pray and top off another Emodane's recruiter if he wants to win this and go into a game number 3. I think that's us out. Another like this is not over, by the way, guys. That's 2 blockers. Yeah, he's double checking. Yeah, it's lethal. If he has another recruiter, it's lethal. That should be it. I don't think he has a cut down. So he's gonna spend it on the vampire. Putting him a counter. Oh, is that lifelink? Oh no. That might close the window. Not looking good for Alex. Hilkia showing how strong the Golgari mid-range is in this matchup. Like, the blockers is just so good. Let's see if we could pull off another recruiter. Off the top. He's got Go for the Throat ready. Takes care of 1. Thinking out loud. Okay, he's carefully seeing if he could live. Doing the math. Let's see if we could get a third one. Or maybe a removal. Seeing if we could push through enough damage. Oh, hold up. It ain't over. Looks like he's tapping for some mana. Maybe he wants to draw. Okay, he's gonna draw. Another card. That looks like a Volderin Epicure and a Gleeful Demolition. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think that's enough. Or is it though? If he attacks with everything, he's gonna go down to That should be flying, right? It's just gonna trade off. All right. Okay, and the scoop after the go for the throat. Hilkia is your grand champion. All right, congratulations. Sheesh. That was actually pretty close though, if you think about it. Looking back at those games, I think he could have just jammed in with everything. Look at Craig just going for the the Tito lessons, my boy. But I think the better play there was just to jam it all in and hope 3 damage goes through. Yeah, I think the better play there was just to attack. Because he had Volderin. That was 1 extra damage. That could have been game 3, by the way. So Alex, no, you could have played to your outs. Very unfortunate. I still don't know what that card is right there in the in the screen, but once again, congratulations to Ilkia. And well played from Alex. Unfortunately, could not pull through. Not even a Destroy Evil there. But he got lucky with topping off like a second Imodane's recruiter right there. Never give up. That's true. That's true. Okay. Hey guys, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. I think that's it for our stream. Be sure to tune in tomorrow as we'll be streaming the events for Top Deck. We have a weekly event for Vanguard as well as the flagship battle, our monthly flagship battle for One Piece card game. So don't you miss it, because we got some exciting games for you tomorrow, guys. This is TD Bapo. There you go. Transitioning. I'll be signing off. Last call for the minute of the stream would be to check out our website, topdeckph.com. We got our merch already on release. Pre-orders are up. And as well as the Geek Pop Gold is already on its way for the month of May. We already have our tickets available. So check out through our website and be sure to secure them if you want to have a slots. So yeah, that's about it. Other than that, tomorrow is flagship. Be sure to join us with the G Bros. So this is TD Bapo signing off. Peace. Thanks for watching the games, guys. Pretty cool.